Hey everyone, this is Fi. I'm checking out Sword Game. This is part of the AGDG Demo Day 20. If it looks a little weird, that's because the game is running in the background. It kind of just, it doesn't have a start screen or anything. It just runs and apparently just restarts over and over again. So I've got it running kind of in the background here. I'm actually going to just read the game page here real quick. It says, Sword the Bad Pill. RPS Sword Game. Very short, maybe fun. Controls WASD, space, arrow keys, or sticks and face buttons. Alright, so it seems like it's got kind of WASD and space and arrow key, so I don't know. Sort of a dual stick sort of thing, I guess. I don't know. Any case, yeah, I've just got the game running here. Let's see, let's get rid of the overlay. Let's try to jump into this. I had a bit of trouble. There is like an options menu if you press escape here, but every time the game restarts, like it disappears. So I had trouble. I was just trying to get it in full screen, but it took me a bit to figure out. You have to hit escape, and then you use like WASD to go up and down. Then you have to press left and right to switch these. But yeah, in any case, hot sliding action. What is that at the top? I don't know. So yeah. I suppose we're supposed to try the keyboard first, I guess. Alright, I got movement. I can kind of... Oh, looks like we charge up. Why does it reset? I understand if it resets when I fall off or something, but... Alright, so space appears to be a dash of sorts. And I can still do... I guess you just don't want to get knocked over. So maybe the enemy fell over or something last time. So it's kind of weird to do this with WASD because you can't really move in any direction you want. You have 8 directional inputs, and with the camera spinning around, I kind of feel like a thumbstick would be better for sure. But yeah, we've got a little dash on the spacebar, and then we can kind of charge up and try to knock dudes. What does the back or down key do? I kind of looked down at my keyboard there for a second. Doesn't appear. Yeah, the down arrow doesn't appear to do anything, so I guess it's just up, left, and right. And then I don't know. I guess it's just a matter of trying to figure out how to play well rather than just kind of flailing. But I'm gonna try out the Xbox 360 controller here. See how this works. Alright, so I got some, looks like analog control. That's nice. The right stick I thought was gonna work. I guess it's not. We have the face buttons. Yeah, the right stick doesn't appear to do anything. It'd be nice if you had, I don't know, maybe some camera control or something. But I like this control scheme, I think, with the controller. It definitely feels a lot better. Yeah, feels way better with the controller. And it's just kind of cool. Oh, he's jump. Did he jump, or why did he launch into the air like that? I think it would be nice to have... Oh, I can actually control the camera, even. Looks like I can unlock... Oh, I can unlock and then rotate the camera. Alright, so that's a benefit to using the controller, I guess. I didn't see that option with... See, this is cool. I like being able to control the camera. The vertical is... inverted from how I like it. I don't know if there's an option for that. Looks like field of view, good vibrations. No, I don't see one, unfortunately. So it doesn't appear that there's any camera options. It looks like we have a little bit of a dither kind of post-processing effect or shader or whatever. Be interesting. Obviously weird colors and stuff. Yeah, I think it'd be nice if there's a jump and can you like dash and hit someone at the same time. That seems kind of strong. Whack. Oh, that didn't work. Can you... Seems like as soon as you tip over, you pretty much game over, but I think it might be cool if there was some way you could try to right yourself. Like maybe there was a brief timer wherein if you could kind of save yourself, then you could keep fighting, that kind of thing. It's kind of stuck down there. Oh, but that didn't work. Well, it's interesting so far. It does play sort of like a prototype, proof of concept type of deal. So it doesn't really seem. Well, I guess he hit me. It was kind of hard to tell. It doesn't seem to be a lot of a challenge as of right now, and I kind of like I mentioned in the beginning, I'm not sure what if there's like a trick to playing better or worse. I guess you can kind of watch carefully and just hit him when he's not currently swinging at you or something. Is there really a reason to use vertical attacks versus horizontal attacks? They seem a lot stronger because they have a wider range of effect, I suppose. Alright. Seems like we can just kind of... It does feel cool, though. Like, if this was a... if this was like a single-player game and there were a lot of enemies and it was sort of like a... You know, oh, that looked like I was doing something cool. This was a single-player game and, you know, sort of more of an adventure-type dealy where there were levels and things. You just had to, like, run through and kill lots of dudes. This would feel really fun. It has a very visceral sort of feel to it, which I really like, actually, so I could see it being a lot of fun in that way. Especially, like I said, if you could work in ways to sort of do different maneuvers, like jumping and maybe like sometimes you start flipping around and it almost looks like you're doing something cool, even though in the game logic you just fail because if you tip over you die basically. But if you can make some of those some of those cool feeling events kind of part of the game, it could be really a lot of fun, I think. And I think it'd be cool if there was a way you could kind of recover something vaguely to the effect of, you know, there are certain games where if you get hurt, but then you like press a button the moment you hit the ground or something after taking damage, then you just like pop up instantly, do a little recover move. Maybe not that exactly, but something to that effect could feel really cool in a game like this. Yeah, I think as sort of a versus sort of thing as it is now, I don't know. You have to consider how kind of what the strategy is with the sword versus sword sort of dealy, which I think isn't really there right now, just because it's probably, you know, an early sort of concept. So I don't really know how to kind of counter. I guess if I just kind of hold it in front of me, it seems like it kind of bounces the... Oh. See, there for a second, it kind of looked like I could almost flip myself back up, but... So yeah, it does seem like you can kind of counter or block if you just hold it neutral like this. Oh, that time it didn't though, he just ran me over. So yeah, honestly, I really like this. I think it's sort of a thing where it has a lot of potential to feel really cool. And like I said, I think I would like this to be sort of a single player type of game. Like you could certainly see this as like a multiplayer as it is, where it's kind of symmetrical, um, just the way it's set up now. But I think it'd be a lot of fun to just run through kind of weaker enemies, just because it feels cool to do this kind of stuff and chop through dudes. I think that could be a ton of fun. So that's the kind of thing I would like to see. Obviously, as it is, it's very bare bones. There's not. Who won though? There's not a lot to it, and it's not exactly hard or anything. What the heck? So yeah, sort of a interesting prototype for sure. And I would really like to see more of it. I think that's mostly what it does, is just give me ideas of like what this could be. Which is exciting for sure. So yeah, I'm hoping that I'm hoping you keep going with this and working into something bigger and badder. And hopefully there's something of use to you in this video. Maybe a suggestion or something that would help you kind of figure out what the rest of the game could be. I think it just feels really good as sort of a core sort of way of interacting with the world, the controls and everything. So that's cool. So I'll just have to kind of make a good game around it, in my opinion. So yeah, hopefully this video is useful. Definitely let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.